Today we're gonna check out Natan or Natan, not sure how it's pronounced, but hey, it's a new marksman in the advanced server. Haven't been here for quite a while, and we're gonna check out what this hero can do. So he's a marksman and he also deals magic damage on his basic attacks. So that's great. We don't have to use Nana and build marksman anymore, or maybe Rafaela and build marksman, because we have a marksman that is a mage that deals magic damage. So let's go try him out and see what he does. Alright, so this is what Natan looks like. So he looks like a younger version of some old guy dealing with time machines and time travel in some other game. But let's close the lane, max our levels, put cooldown to 0, or max our cooldowns, get all the skills. And let's talk about his passive. So his passive, well, he does magic damage on his basic attack. So that's one part of it. Second part is whenever you hit enemies with your skills, you get a stack underneath your HP and your mana bar, right? As you can see, the more stacks you have, the more attack speed you will get. So this is what it looks like at max stacks, and that's without items. No items at all. That's his passive. Now his skill 1 is this. So it's an area magic damage skill. So it doesn't go off immediately, but after like point something seconds, it'll explode. And you can even hit multiple enemies. Like that. So it will really help if you have like a skill or someone in your team like Tigreal, so that you can pull enemies in one area and then use this skill, right? Damage multiple enemies. You also get multiple stacks if you hit more than, for example, 1 enemy. So 2 enemies here means 2 stacks on my attack speed. So let's talk about his skill 2. His skill 2 looks like this. It's a long-range ball throwing device. If you use it on an enemy, there we go. They get pushed, and then at the end, if they're in the explosion or in the range of the explosion, they get sucked in place. That's exactly what you need for your skill 1, isn't it? So I'm seeing a good synergy already on this hero. Aside from that, it does damage. But yeah, it's a CC. It's a 2-part CC. So the enemy can probably just flash or flicker out of there. That's fine. And finally, Natan's ultimate. So it would really help if you have watched that movie, Tenet, but I'll explain it simply as much as I can. So the first thing you have to know about the ultimate is this. So you cast it down. You open up a portal on the far side of your ultimate. From where you're standing, you also get this blue thing, this blue marker, right? And if you walk towards your black hole or whatever, you get right back to where you started. Let me show you that again. So walking over towards the black hole puts you back from where you're standing when you casted your ultimate. Oh, so that's like a blink skill. The second part is, if you notice, you have another guy who's moving backwards in time. And you can also use him to like do additional damage with basic attacks, but as you can see, his bullets are flying backwards. So the gist is this guy is moving in reverse in time. Now let me show you what I mean. For example, you use your skill 2 in this area. You'll also use skill 2 but backwards. Like another of that. So here, if your clone manages to hit a target instead of pushing the enemy like this, they will get pushed backwards like this, but it needs some sort of trajectory. There we go. So that's where my clone was, right? Also for skill 1, so instead of just doing 1 burst of damage, you now deal 2. Because your clone also uses the same skill, but backwards in time. or whatever. So yeah, there's lots of stuff you can do with this, but I think it's a bit gimmicky and not really user friendly. Maybe Moonton wants this to be a high skill cap kind of hero. That's fine. If you want to pull enemies, you got to think about your clone, the positioning. Alright, yeah, obviously I didn't think about mine. Alright, let's see. If I want to pull this Layla towards my tower, then my clone should be near my tower, right? Like that. He comes out of the black hole. And then my skill 2 should be here. There we go. Okay. So that works. So maybe we can hit this Layla twice with our skill 2 with this. If we do something like this, like line it up like this. There we go. Okay, we hit her twice, going backwards from the clone's skill 2 and my skill going forward. So yeah, that's it. Aside from that, let's see what else. If you go too far from your clone, like this, your ult disappears, right? But you get to keep the zoom out for a little bit, like for the whole duration of the ult. So your screen zooms out during your ult, but don't go too far because everything else will disappear. Oh, and I just remember that this ultimate is like Lilia's, right? You have to remember where your shoes are. For this example, or for Natan's case, it's this blue orb, right? If you want to go back to it, just go here. So that is it, I think, about Natan. If you think I missed anything, please do let me know. I'm very curious about this hero and what he can do, or what he can contribute to a team. If he's any better than any other marksman. I kind of doubt it, like right now, because he doesn't have any sort of escape mechanism aside from his ultimate, right? He doesn't have any movement speed buff or any attacks. I mean, not attack speed, but any dash skills. So it's gonna be pretty hard. But he has a CC skill, so that's pretty good, I guess. But hey, you let me know what you think about this new hero Natan in the comment section below. And if you learned anything about him, which I hope you do from watching this video, please leave a like and subscribe if you still haven't. But yeah, that is it. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you have a nice day. Thank you, and my name is Shinmen Takezo, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.